Dude, Brownie was tripping, wasn't you, little buddy? I unsubscribed from that jackass immediately. First of all, you're right. I did go with things too much or whatever, but I tried to investigate your thing. Maybe not investigate it like the policeman. See, you guys always pick apart things and say the meanings you want them to say, but you know what I did. Otherwise, you wouldn't have came on that stream that day. It was about Roma. I don't care if you came on before she did or whatever. There was a chance she was supposed to be coming on. And I mean, whatever, dude. Here you are on stream talking about me after I just got finished with a live, and pretty not a bad live. Don't think. I mean, we got through stuff and I was redoing my mod stuff, but you just did a video saying that you wanted to prove that they got access to all my videos, even deleted ones and stuff. And they show it. I mean, all that proves then is they've got all the proof of their manipulation. Dude, I don't know what happened. He was talking and then all of a sudden he got up and he went to the door, but I got it all recorded. I got all that last segment recorded and he still got it up. Need to make sure to download it before he gets rid of it. Dude, I'll tell you what that was. That was a domestic violence situation unfolding. And notice how he came back and ended the stream before he ended the stream, and then he said he said fuck this shit before it actually ended. Hopefully I get this downloaded before he gets rid of it or whatever. He'll still be riled up in whatever he's riled up in. I cannot believe that shit. I cannot believe it. I mean, you should, yeah, it looked like you got pretty triggered that they've been talking shit about you. I saw in the beginning of the video. I rewinded. I didn't get to see it all yet. That's why I want to watch it all. But he was triggered that they were talking about his stuff and whatever his stuff is. You know, I never really got the full story on him and what he supposedly did. And now he's claiming Miss Patty took down a video and everything. I have no idea. No, don't tell me he deleted it. I just got the link for it. Is he that quick? I still got it. It says I'm downloading it right now. So bullshit is deleted. I unsubscribed from him, that's for sure. I ain't gonna support that type of dude. He ought to be lucky and grateful he's got a mom that's still alive. For real, for real. What's up, Bubba? He don't respect I see any of it. Oh, that's just because, well, yeah, he did remove it. He did remove it. Oh, well, good thing I screen recorded on my phone while I was watching most of it. I'll have a, don't worry, but Jesse, I still got a perfect little fucking, I still got a perfect little screen recording of it, so that's okay. You took it down. Good job, Bubba. Good job. Because you show what kind of piece of shit person you are. You, dude, you need to be removed from that house ASAP. And you know why I say that? Because you don't respect your mom and you're talking about a situation you have no idea what the fuck it's about. I had made a community post. I deleted it while he was still alive. I need to. I'll remake it back. And I said, "You don't know shit about the story, bud. You think you do." And the Workyverse people, males, they'll say the same thing back to you. Yeah, you can't handle someone telling you to stop yell, dude. Like you need anger management, you need therapy. Hell, you might need a Vistaril to help calm your nerves. I don't know, but that weed is not doing it. You're smoking it way too much because it's not helping. Like I guess you're at the point where you got to switch to dabs. See, that's why I stopped using those vape cartridges and dabs, and I only use dabs very once in a while. Vape cartridges, that's just ways to get your tolerance so sky high that you don't need that. Take it from somebody who smokes, who has smoked probably just as long, if not longer than you do. And yeah, I'm making this video and I'm leaving it titled this way because that's exactly what we just witnessed. We just witnessed if that was me streaming, do you realize what would have happened? The police would have been called. The video would have been screen recorded. They would have already had it or been in progress sending while they're here. Even if the situation resolved itself on camera and I didn't get that loud or whatever, you should never get that loud with your loved ones. I don't care what their boyfriend, third party does, dude. You obviously need to move out if you can't live in harmony with the people. Now, I understand some people at my age, whatever. I think that dude's not even my age, is he? Well, how old is he? I think they said, oh, Miss Tracy said you were 32. Yeah, that's right. So, dude, you are 3 years older than me. And you're living with your mom, which is a blessing. It's a blessing I live here with my grandfather. It's a blessing each and every day. It's a fucking gift. It's not, we're over the age of 18. In this country, we can be drop kicked on our asses at 18. For your parents to let you stay, your mom, whatever, stay there while you're still trying to get your life situated. I don't know your story and I'm not going to pretend to. I'm not saying that you shouldn't live there, but you can't live there and act like that, dude. You can't do that shit. I can't believe what set it off. I didn't hear anything. Like he got up like in response to hearing something and he just started going ham. I'll check what I recorded. I'm glad I had the mobile screen record y'all real quick. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. It's hard to get receipts unless you got people dedicated to doing that shit. And this group he's trying to talk about, he just fucked up. He just fucked up. Because one thing I would have told him to stay out of it. Because now he's agitated all them. They're just gonna, because what I got screen recorded, they're not gonna like. I got him talking to Mr. Fusion. Of course, I can't see Fusion because I've got Fusion blocked because he's one of the people that have crossed the line into offline harassment and stuff. You know, I'm not subscribed or watch Fusion. Especially after the last time I let him up on my panel and he came up here as something else and said, faggot, 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 faggot. You know, that's all that he's done that like the last several times. I don't know. He's been on my live stream. He's uh, just called me a faggot or whatever. And, you know, I'm kicking him off because, you know, that's what they try to do. They try to corn bomb, whatever, to try to, you know, that way they can clip it and make it into a little bit for their channel. And it's so fucking pathetic. No, whatever. Just like people say, block and move on. That's what I do. But see, people like Fusion, they blocking don't deter them. You know, Fusion's a stalker big for coming back up into my channel as some different channel name and stuff, different avatar and everything. You know, trying to be slick. Like, I mean, if that ain't evidence that I tell y'all in the past he's manipulated me with Iceman, or he's manipulated like how he's made me think that he was here at a local Mexican restaurant one time, to the point that I went outside thinking I was going to have to meet this guy face to face and try to fight him. You know, like, he has gotten in my head so bad, it made me think he's my friend, not my friend. Like, that's the shit of the story you don't know, Jesse. And Jesse's such a common name, so don't say I'm doxing you, because I don't know where you live, and I don't give a shit where you live. But I don't think I'd be the only opinion in the room saying you need to find a new place to live. And God be with those people. Please, like, shit, I need to take a moment. God, please, keep Enlightened Watcher, whatever, and his mom, any other parties in the house safe, please, and just have your will be done, and let that will, whatever it is, best for all, happen in Jesus' name, amen. Seriously, I mean, I need to pray about that, because we don't know what's going on now that he stopped the camera. The fact that he deleted that video, that's even worse. We don't know what the fuck's going on now. Now that does not mean that people should be researching and finding out that you should report the video, but obviously you can't report that. No, but I imagine one of the people while watching him from the Workyverse, the ones that can hack, that he was explaining about them hacking, if y'all heard, I bet you they know where he lives or whatever, or can find out. And he's not going to want that, because that, I mean, some of them people are the type dude that, I don't care if that video's gone now and everything, you can bet they got it screen recorded and they'll still call the cops. I don't care if it's tomorrow or the next day. It won't be me, but they will. Yeah, Brownie loves me. Yeah, he loves to snuggle up here behind my back. You really can't do that though, Brownie. You know better than doing that, but he likes to be with Daddy. Man, he got scared when he heard Stone Dad screaming. He fucking literally like came up beside me and was ears perked. He was, and I had, as you can see, I have my earbud on. I was watching Stone Dad on my computer, and he could hear the screaming from here, and it fucked with him. Brownie don't like loud noises. I think he was, like I said, when I rescued him, the way he acted like he was abandoned or abused in some way. You know, people may have threw rocks at him, whatever. I have no idea. No, he's not a kid. No, that dude is he's a full. See, the thing is, you know, the American way of you supposed to be ready to go at 18, it worked great back in the 50s and 60s before the Federal Reserve's inflation started really ramping up. But after the 60s and the 70s, the 80s and 90s have ramped up so much inflation that there's no way someone 18 years old working a minimum wage job where even I live right now, you could go rent your own place and survive. And if it is, you'd be working 40 plus hours of the week, probably doing a hard, intensive labor job, and you may just barely have enough to do that and skeet by. There'd be no savings or luxuries. Hell, you'd probably struggle between eating this type of meat or that. Like, that's just the facts of the reality for the economy. That's why there's so many millennials or Generation Ys, whatever, people around my age frame from 22 to, we'll say, 32, that are still at home or went back home after going to college and getting a bad degree or whatever. It's because it's hard, you know, but then to be able to have the privilege, because it's a privilege, especially if your family is traditional and still has that viewpoint, it's a privilege to be able to come back home. I didn't assume I could come back home when, after I about killed myself and went to rehab in Massachusetts and stuff, I didn't think I would be coming back to live with my grandparents. I was really saddened by it. I thought that I'd separated myself for good. And it didn't work out that way. My grandfather was like, "Of course you could," you know. And I broke down crying when you know, because, and I know people like to call me a beta because I cry. That whole beta alpha thing is a false study that even the person that did the original study says is bullshit. People rise to the occasion for leadership roles. It doesn't make them any type of way. I'm just more sensitive or emotional. But you want to point that out and makes it think it makes you bigger. That's not an alpha move to go and scream at your mom, who is the true alpha of that house. See, when you're in a, you know, who do you think the cub is? The mama bear or the dad bear? It's the mom bear. You know, I don't subscribe to the alpha beta notion, and I don't subscribe to the things that females can't be alpha or beta. Alpha or beta is really just a leadership. Uh, one's more submissive, whatever leadership, and the other one is the assertive, like Napoleonic type. That's all that is. Probably, maybe I need to put that. I need to. I'll adjust the settings on the Stream Element bot. He talks a little too much. I'm getting tired of him myself. Make the span of how long he talks a little bit longer. All right, guys. I can't believe he fucking talked. At 32 years old, man. Like, hell, I got emotional issues. I mean, hell, everybody's. I mean, it is true. More and more people have mental health issues that are undiagnosed. You know, I'm not a professional. I don't know his professionals in the area, but he needs a family mediation, something. Although usually by that point, the if if you got issues with your family and they're willing to mediate with you, that'd be lucky. You think think somebody. I'll be right back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Just give me a little bit. I'll be ready here soon. Ronnie, you gonna stay out there with Grandpa? All right. Well, guys, I guess I'm gonna be after as soon as I finish this, I'm gonna be going off live because I'm gonna go ahead and take off my lounging pants and put on my overshirt. Well, it's my undershirt. And we're gonna go out shopping. So my plans for the weekend are we're gonna go shopping and put these covers on our air conditioner, and which I say I'm gonna be the one that does it. I'm probably gonna relax. You know, it's getting closer and closer to the holidays. We won't plan anything too big. We who knows? We may end up going and see family up north any day now. You never know, but I don't want to put all my plans out there. You know what I mean, Pimp? Well, I mean, my mom would never like if okay. Let's just say, I mean, I'm prejudging things, but let's just say, for the sake of argument, that Jess had a point that he was right or whatever. Like, still don't give him like the right to react that way. And even my mom would probably take my side. I know she would. She would have taken my side, but she would have had my ass if I had acted in that way. Like, because my mom knew that I was raised better than that, you know. Yeah, Stormy Ray, that's something else that we're gonna have to do this weekend too. Like Stone Dad, you realize that your views are always low most of the time I see them going. You only guy That's why I said you're an opportunist, because you only used my situation and shit to gain views and stuff for your channel. And look how it worked out. What Karma do? Karma made you have a shit ass ending to that video to the point now you deleted it. If you re-edit in public and put it up, I'll be amazed. But now that you've deleted it, it doesn't count towards any of your watch hours. You realize that, right? Yeah. I mean, I have to delete videos sometimes myself and stuff and private them for various things because they either went shitty or whatever, or I made a mistake. And I've lost a lot of watch hours. I would have already been at the necessary amount by now, just not subscribers. But, you know, that's probably a little taste of karma. Yeah, it was bullshit, Red Eye. What's up, Red Eye? You just reminded me of something directly. have that person's mod. Yeah, but I didn't approve of how y'all were in there talking about milking him and stuff. I mean, that was wrong what he did, Citizen C. Yeah, we can agree on that, but I didn't. And don't take it wrong that you don't have a wrench. It's just when I see you in there talking about bring that milk and see, that's why I just took your wrench. So don't react to it. He started what in another chat, Citizen Z? Yeah, that's funny, Red Eye. Really funny. That doesn't make sense. It's not enough information. The bees that happened today. What happened was he was trying to talk about shit he really didn't know shit fully about, and his reality spit him because he was one disturbing several people, and he was disturbing me, and he was shitting on me, and it looks like from what I gathered he was playing both sides against the middle, and reality, and it squeezed together like a fucking sandwich, and he got caught in between, and he had to end his live stream. That's what it looked like to me. Bowling Stone, don't bring that up. Why are you bringing that up? It doesn't matter who's got wrenches and who don't. I'm trying to keep wrenches down for a reason. Plus, everyone knows that with as much as I've been fucked with and who Citizen Z hangs out with, that I got some paranoia. So you ain't got to bring it up. Notice I'm looking this way because I'm mobile streaming. The chat is here. Don't be begging for wrenches now. Then you're like me.
If John can't control women, then anger and aggression and all that stuff comes out. Each time it's escalated, and that scares me. There's always a stick of dynamite in there somewhere. My name is Rick Anderson, and I'm John's uncle. And as of this date, I am the only relative that was
I know it was.
When John was younger,
feels so much, feels good on my back, y'all. Whenever you're propped like this and I got my legs up on my chair over here, feels so good. I feel relief all in my back.
John kind of snapped, and back then when he got mad, he would show up at your house or just sit in your car and wait for you to come out of work. Kind of like the beginning of stalking.
Aggravated stalking of another ex-partner in 2010. Damn, 4 years worth of stalking. That's a shitload.
He broke into her house, hid in the closet, and at 2 o'clock in the morning was standing at the end of the bed of the girl.
Wow, he broke into her house, hid in the closet, and just imagine waking up at 2 a.m. and seeing somebody standing at the foot of your bed watching you.
If I was Rachel,
hell no. That's some crazy shit. Yeah, I hear that. I know what you mean by that, Troy. I'm not stupid. I get it. Y'all laughing at me. Y'all probably gonna use this as content. Whatever. About to get off anyways.
wanted Rachel back.
Yep, that's what I say. Wow.
He knew how much Rachel and I had a bond together, and if he couldn't have her, no one would.
Damn. Followed her 600 miles from Arkansas.
When he first got up here, he called repetitively, but it comes up as somebody else on the phone. This is how
Called
smart
repetitively.
it is.
Huh.
He called me,
Seems
let
like
me
I've
talk to her.
experienced
Let
that.
me talk to her. I love her.
Huh.
I want to talk to her. Then he cursed. I know she's there. Let me talk to her. You fucking bitch. Let me talk to her now.
Well,
I
I'd
mean, it's
replace
scary.
bitch with the word
It's
fag,
totally
and then you got
scary.
my story. Anyways, y'all have a good one. I feel bad about that situation.
He's
That's
stalking
why
the
I put
house.
the reaction as, because, you know, there you
Pull
go.
up in the
Now they
driveway
can
with
use
the window.
another clipping of my face
his
and
big-ass
fucking
truck
misrepresent it. They always do that shit.
Sits there,
So,
spins
I
the
mean,
tires.
They need to stop doing
We're
that for
freaking
real.
out, crying. Call the
Because
cops.
they're going to end up getting the
I'm
channel
looking for
canceled,
Jax
especially with the updated terms and
under the
conditions.
table.
You know, so
Said,
I
"Grandma,
hope
I
nobody
did what
does
Mommy
that.
told me I did.
Anyways, y'all have a
Yet
good
my mom
day.
tells me
Take
it
care.
broke my
Peace and blessings. Pray to God that everything is good with, what's his name? Enlightened Watcher. Yeah, because he's such an enlightened watcher. Alright. Hey there, Ominous. Take care, man. I'm in the live now. I gotta go. Peace.